an offense, the law does not have in brackets an artist and how an artist is supposed to be treated. You'll be treated and arrested like any other offender. If the police expects you to be in a certain place and you find yourself in a certain place which is suspicious, the police has powers to arrest you on suspicion that you are likely to commit an offense. And when you are cleared and when you prove that you are an innocent person who was just passing there, you will be let go. But don't put yourselves in vulnerable situations and places that will cause you to be arrested. When you commit an offense, the police will treat you again like any other ordinary person, because we are all below the law. If you are going to consume opium or abuse drugs because you are an artist and you expect immunity, cross it from your mind. You will be arrested and prosecuted. Are we together? You will be arrested and prosecuted. The promoter Sam came to me and asked me to cause immunity for artists who come to the studio and who come to his office. I told him it is hard for me to create that immunity because I cannot immunize you to go against the law. If they are there in your place, let them be law-abiding. Let them stop smoking. If someone confesses that he is smoking opium because he's frustrated, that does not become a mitigation for you when you are being prosecuted. So avoid crime. Avoid crime and you will not be arrested. The police who are on the ground doing patrols and routine duties don't have any machine that detects artists from non-artists. When you're on patrol, we deal with several people and several types of people. So if you are going to be in places that may be suspicious, thinking everyone in this world knows that you are an artist who sang such and such a song and automatically will know how to handle you, you may be mistaken. When you encounter a law enforcement officer and he needs an explanation or introduction from you, be courtesy and explain yourself to him. I'm so and so. I do my work at night. I am just from the studio. This is my ID. I am going to such and such a place. I am sorry. You have called me here. Let me go. The challenge we have with you many times is that the moment you encounter the police officers on duty, especially at night, you become very rude immediately. I know you people, I am tired of you. You speak all sorts of statements. That anger them. They are equally human. They are equally human. Treat them with courtesy and they will answer you with courtesy. So introduce yourselves well and talk well whenever you meet those officers when they are on duty. There is a tendency that the artists have that if you don't smoke opium, you don't sing well. I am not sure whether it is true. It's a lie. But I know it's a lie, yes. I know it's a lie. I've known artists who have sung when they are sober and they go home sober. Not even alcohol, but they've done well. So let there be no excuse for you to commit an offense, especially drug abuse. My brother. Let there be nothing to lure you to commit an offense, especially drug abuse or any other offense. It has no excuse whatsoever for you to do that. Inciting violence using music. I know for myself that those days music used to be for the elderly. I don't know whether you all remember this. It was the elderly who used to play music in Africa. And the purpose for their music was entertainment and education at a go. And information, passing traditions and whatsoever. These days it is the young men who are doing it. The elderly have transferred it to the young men. Don't misuse the talent that God has given you. Don't misuse that talent to cause violence. Don't misuse that violence to cause enmity. And don't misuse that talent to cause death among yourselves. Because you will be treated like any other person is treated in front of the law. So, as you say, music can be used to overthrow a government, music can be used. It is true, but before you do that, the law will touch you. Because there is no law that is going to allow you to continue. You can't do it in a day, of course. Continue and continue and continue until you overthrow a government. No. The law will touch you as soon as you do it. And when the law touches you, you know what happens with it. Many times you succumb. Because that is the purpose which the law is made. So I urge you again, never to think about that. Never think about using your talent to destroy anybody or any structure in your society. Then that talent will turn against you. It will turn against you. We urge you to be peace builders. We urge you to be informative. We urge you to be educative. And we urge you to be more developmental. These fights you are fighting don't take you anywhere. Do you know the reason why markets have many sellers and buyers? Many sellers in one place? Because then you attract the attention of the consumers. Now, if you are divided and you are alone, the other one is alone. When this one comes, this one stabs on the back, and the other one beats, and the other, this one insults and abuses, you will not go anywhere. Because united you will stand, and divided you will fall. You are supposed to be creating songs in your brains now as we are shouting here. But you are here being a lot of... See? This is how division is going to break all of you down. The producer is here instead of now doing whatever he's supposed to do. He's here answering the questions. You abused me. Now when he goes back, he will fail to mix the sounds because he was insulted. And you lose a day like that. So use this talent for those things that I've told you. I have been asked to clear the air on the issue of the Bosmix case. This case is still under inquiry. I may not be able to conclusively tell you what is going to happen to him, or what is not going to happen to him, or what is in the file, not now. Because it may jeopardize whatever is in the file. So I'm not in the right position to tell you this now, because as I tell you, I am likely to give you the secrets that are in that file. So Chairman, you help me. Let me hold this to myself, and let it be only to those who are authorized consumers of this information at an appropriate time. But also, it is important that you get to know what happens. But at an appropriate time, I promise that you will get to know what will happen and what will not happen. So let it not cause animosity. Just give us time. Since it is already in the hands of the police, investigations are going on. I'm sure we're about to conclude them. You will get the feedback even when I don't tell you. Because you got to know about his arrest, I did go already. You knew it. Even the feedback, whatever will happen after the investigations, you will know it even automatically if I tell you. So, but still, it is our obligation to keep all of you informed because he's your colleague. We'll do it and we are committed to giving you all the information whenever it is necessary for you to do. Thank you.
Welcome. Yes. The RDC approach 1.